Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And 2 days to go until the third anniversary begins. Technically, I always say that. Uh, well, we just got the update notice that they're bringing a lot of stuff that seems to be a huge level of power creep. So we'll have to see what happens on Thursday. But 2 days until that. And today's login frame is Commander Hinata and Prosper Lumi. So, let's use them. They're both blue-focused characters, so I mean, they should gel fairly well. It's just that Lumi only converts fire and earth orbs. Hinata converts everything, but she's got the stupid multi-hit. Let's find out. Alright, 2 days to go. They want us to use Lumi and Hinata, and we're going to use Lumi and Hinata on a team that I think mostly makes sense. So we've got the Commander meta, which this Lumi is on Commander, and this Hinata came out for the Commander meta. Lumi changes all Earth and Fire characters' orbs to blue. Well, okay, we've brought 3 Fire characters. Also, this Shizu is also on Commander, which means that I believe everybody, no matter what, will be able to get the Revive skill from Lumi, and we have 3 characters here that can give us a full hand of orb changing, which means that we don't really need anything else. We need to use Hinata like turn 1 because it's 2 greens, but then as long as we leave at least the 3 fire characters up front to begin with, an orb change, then we have guaranteed hands of blues, and this should work fine because we're on a blue stacking team. We're going to use Hinata to be our primary nuker because we're not going to bring Diablo, but I think this will work out as well as I hope it will. All right, turn 1. We don't need to use Lumi at all, so we'll bring in Hinata. We'll bring in Shizu for Glenda, and then, I mean, next turn we'll have to swap Hinata out because she's not a fire character, unless we just get a whole hand of Hinata orbs that are blue, or well, at least some of them that are blue. Everyone is commander, so everyone does get the extra damage increase. We got the triple hits from Hinata's skill. Doesn't give us a lot of skill points, doesn't give us as much protection gauge as I would like, but that's because it's got the multi-hit. It doesn't matter, though. And, wow. Well, I mean, I can't really pass that up now, can I? We can just use Shizu here, and we don't have to use Lumi quite yet. The traits do kick in, and we do get maximum protection gauge. We can skip this. I could probably turn this off. Are you off? You are off. Okay, that was the first time seeing it today? That's a lie. That is a straight-up lie, but whatever, we'll go with it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now next turn, we'll probably have to use the orb change, and that means Hinata's going to be in and out like every other turn, because one turn she has to go away, so we have a whole hand of fire characters. Yeah, like right here, I could use Hinata, and I could use Shizu, but the point of this is to use Hinata to, maximum effectiveness, right? And Lumi. So let's, for this turn at least, let's take her out. Not like she had any orbs to lose anyways. And we'll do the full convert here, and boom. Look at that. So, I should have stacked with her beforehand, oh well. Not a big deal. Well, I think we'll be okay. Everyone is still commander. We're not getting the multi-hit, so we're going to have to take a few chances off of the shield. But it should be okay, because next turn, we could just bring Hinata back, and we have the points. We just break the shield then. And we could still do a full orb change, because everyone is fire. Well... yeah, I mean, we can still do that, actually. So let's do this, and let's do the single alt swap with Summer Shizu. We could have brought Glenda in and used her, but whatever. And we'll bring Hinata in for Commander Shizu. Boom. We'll put 2 stacks of this on her. We have enough points that we can use the multi-hit skill for Funsy Onesies, even though we already have a full hand of blues. And this requires very little RNG. This is very nice. I really appreciate this. We could have even converted the other hand, too, and it would have been fine. But, hey, who am I to take away from Hinata's showcase, right? This is for her and Lumi, and we're going to use her and Lumi. Unfortunately, Benimaru does not do that much damage to us until we get to like the really, really later stages of the fight. Okay, we could... yeah, sure, we could do this. So let's bring Shizu in for Shizu, I guess. Boom. And that leaves one orange orb, which we could use the convert here. We could use the Lumi convert because she's a fire character. And yeah. Or we could use the Hinata convert. We're spoiled for choice now. Let's get a stack on everybody. I do need to bring in Glenda to double alt swap. So I think for funsies, we're just going to do this orb change because, again, it's her showcase. And then we'll bring Glenda in to do the alt swap. And we're looking good. Turn 5. We've got a decent amount of alt gauge for everybody. We're going to get a bit more here. We're almost 1.5 ways to both EX alts. So, hey, I can't complain that it's working out in our favor. Not after the last couple of showcases that have been kind of been even here. Lumi, we don't even need her. This is unreal luck right now. Because normally our hands do not work out like this. And normally I'd have to use a whole butt ton of things to get our hand working. But I'm not going to complain. It just means that we have to do this again on a different team setup so we can get more instances of Lumi and Hinata working together on a different blue stacking team. I'm not putting her in the... Wow. I'm not putting her in the Prosper meta beatdown. We're going to get both the EX alts here. And... Oh, I mean... You know what? Let's do this. Let's break the shield. So alt swap, multi-hit to break the shield, and then we'll bring Lumi in, and we will recover all of the HP that we were going to take from this Benimaru alt. And then we'll go ahead and nuke. And we have plenty of points. We don't have that many big-time buffs here. This should break the shield because it's 18 hits. This is Inferno 3, by the way. That's why there's 18 hits on the shield. Defense down, weakness resistance down. Alright, 5,000 damage. Okay, yeah, it hurt a little bit, but it does not matter. It actually does not matter. We cannot die. Wow. Another perfect hand. I mean, we don't need Lumi for anything else here. We're not doing anything else with her to buff. So let's bring Glenda in, and we'll give everybody the physical... We'll give him the physical nerf and the guaranteed synergy. And then we'll bring... Summer Shizu in, and we'll do the weakness strike, we'll do the commander Shizu buff, we'll do the Hinata buff, and then we'll do the orb change with Shizu because it's a perfect hand of 6-hand send. Perfect. How much damage do we do here with just the normal blue orbs? I do want to see that, just for funsy onesies. So we've got 100% physical attack, 120% alt damage, another 70% EX alt damage, synergy resistance down, 50% weakness strike? 60% weakness strike from this Shizu, and then another 84 that we've been stacking with Renard. I do actually want to see how much damage we do here. Will Shizu just kill outright with her EX alt, her AoE? Alright, we took that counter. Doesn't matter, we'd heal it back anyways. Hinata, 116 on a guard. Unfortunate. What does Shizu do here? Hopefully she doesn't kill, that way we can actually see Hinata's alt. But I did want her alt effect, just in case. Just to help Hinata do a little bit extra. I guess we'll nuke with Lumi next, in the next segment. Please don't kill. Oh, Jesus. You killed. Okay. What do we do next? We have to have them both hit their alts. They're both EX units. It's not like one of them's like a free-to-play Aaron or something. And neither of them are protectors. Well, I'll figure something out. Okay, because the next segment isn't going to have Hinata in it. We're just going to redo this nuke. We came back, we're on turn 9 now, so we've had a little bit extra stacks. We have all the same buffs active, and now let's see what Hinata does. I mean, I guess I could send Lumi's alt too. I don't know if she would kill, but I'm not going to chance it. Hinata, obviously if Shizu can kill, the Hinata can kill, because she's now a single target EX alt, which does more than an AoE EX alt, with the same amount of buffs, and I think an extra dupe. Melt Slash. So we did like 3.7 or something, and now we do 5.6. All right. There's the Hinata nuke. Now we can move on to a video or a team that's more about this Lumi than the other characters, with Lumi just in a supporting role. Alright, I somehow keep coming back to having to use Maribel, but the Prosper beatdown battle is leaving, and this is Lumi's best use case scenarios with the Prosper team. So let's just go ahead and get this over with, and then hopefully after that I never have to use Maribel again. Until they feature her on the 3.5 anniversary countdown, and then I'm gonna hate my life. People have such wrinkled brains. Anyways, let's orb change with Rieger here. We've got Autogram Lumi plus Prosper Lumi, and we will use them both to great effect here, because we're going to nuke with Prosper Lumi, and we're going to buff her with Octogram Lumi. So let's bring you in. I don't care about Rimuru. Elmesia, yeah, she is Earth, and she would do a lot more damage here than what Lumi's going to do, but this is Lumi's video, so let's hit with Lumi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 58 points. We'll get our protection gauge, and we'll get double stack of Maribel. That'll be 90% weakness strike that we'll get after the end of turn 2. Okay, well, this hand is unfortunate, but we can get out of it. So we just simply have to move Autogram Lumi out of the front line, and we do have a couple more, 3 Prosper Lumi orbs, which is nice. So let's do 1 stack of the AoE buff, and then we'll bring either Rieger or Rimuru. Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So we'll do this. We'll use the full orb convert, since almost our entire team is fire or earth. We'll get the guaranteed super guard, and yeah, we don't want that. And this will put the 45% weakness strike, because it's 15 per stack on each character, so that's 45 plus another 45, because now there's 2, and we're looking pretty good. We just need to make sure that we get Lumi orbs, and if not, we can use the Elmesia Enamor buff to ensure that we get some decent alt gauge. Yeah, Elmesia's doing 16, 13k, and Lumi's doing like 9. Yeah, well, oh well. Did we get any Lumi orbs here? I know we didn't get a good hand, I'll tell you that much. Okay, we got 1. Thanks. We're gonna take you out of here. Well, will that really work? Alright, full orb change there. We'll bring Autogram Lumi in for Rieger, and we'll use both of her stacks. So we've got 2 stacks of the AoE, 1 stack of the ult, and then we'll send Prosper Lumi away. We're gonna lose 45% weakness strike. It is unfortunate, but I do want to make sure she gets some alt gauge here. And I think next turn we'll start getting it. Next turn will be a lot more impactful, because it'll be 90% weakness strike. I think we're gonna be okay. Alright. So Amesia's doing 38,000 a hit. Excellent. Oh, I mean, sure, that works. I don't think we have enough points to do an alt buff, an alt swap, and the orb change, though. That's the thing. Yeah, 55. Yeah, we're not going to have enough. So, you are out of here. And we'll do the orb change. Boom. We'll bring Rieger in for Rimuru. He doesn't even have any orbs to begin with. And we'll use the alt swap here. Man, I wish we had 25 points. Oh well. This is what we get for having to use Lumi's Convert every single time. We go from having too many orb changes to where I don't know which one to use in the first clip, to now we have one really dedicated converter, and it's quite a hassle. That's just the pure, raw difference in how these teams are set up. Oh, we have the alt gauge charm on. Okay, well that works too. As long as I get alt gauge for Lumi, then we're fine. I think next turn we're going to have to apply the healing buff and the extra HP, because they're about to ult, I think. Or it might be next turn. Maybe the turn afterwards. Okay, that would be a great hand. I think we're actually going to send this. So let's alt swap. And we're on turn 5. Yeah, let's do Maribel. 5 blue orbs will still get us full amount of points, and will get us another protector, so we don't need to worry about that too much. And we're almost capped out with Lumi. We have the EX alt for Almesia now. 26k versus 14k is what I saw, I think. Alright, yep, thank you. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to buff on this turn. We might lose some Almesia, or some Maribel stacks here, but we kind of have to live. This is Inferno 3. So, HP buff. I mean, we don't actually have to use the HP buff. What do we have here? Not enough points, I'll tell you, is how much we'd have. Alright, yeah, let's just heal up. And then we'll let the Lumi orbs kind of reset. We'll use Maribel again, just so we get some extra weakness strike. And oh yeah, we can do this. Cool. That gets us the EX ult, so we're ready to go on turn 8. We just need to get up to 100 points, which is going to be the more important thing. That hurt a lot. Wow. This will hurt too. This is single target. 33,000 damage. And we have 27,000 HP. Hakuro, 42,000 on a Pierce. Well, thank God we have the revive. And heal, and heal, and heal. Excellent. Awesome. Love to see it. And now we just need points. Okay. We don't have Maribel active, which means we're not going to get anything for these. Let's just go ahead and do this. And we'll let everything reset back down to their base costs. And then I guess we're going to nuke on turn 9, which is fine. Oh, perfect. We don't even have to use Lumi's... Ow, ow, ow. Man, that would really suck if we didn't have that revive skill active, huh? Okay. We are just about ready to go, so we will alt swap, and then we'll just use the Rieger orb change, because why not? We only need the one, and it's cheaper. Oh, we still don't have Maribel, though. Ah. Okay, I guess we're going to turn 10. I guess we're going to turn 10. God, I hate this team so fucking much. One of these days, I don't know when. I don't know if it'll be before the actual 3rd anniversary starts or sometime in between, but I've got a video coming that is the top 5 and top 3 worst battle units and protectors of 2024 to release. And man, we're gonna see a lot of familiar faces on there now, aren't we? Okay, let's get extra 90% just for funsies onesies. We do not have the revive skill anymore. This could actually hurt a bit. We might actually have to come back, depending on if someone dies here. Okay, no, we got the guard. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, imagine if we didn't have the super guard. Imagine if we didn't have the revive for the last like 3 turns. Imagine if we didn't have the super guard right there. We would have been extra super duper fucked. Okay, so we've gotten 2 stacks of the AoE and 1 stack of the alt buff. Not really that impressive, but these guys only have like under 1 million HP. Yeah, 738. Yeah, that's not anything to write home about. So let's use the extra skill points here from Rimuru. His magic attack is inconsequential because he hasn't gotten anything here. But we do want to use the guaranteed crit, the alt resistance down, the crit resistance down, and the alt buff. And now we will nuke with Lumi, and that'll be a video. Hopefully her... Okay, good. I'd be really sad if it didn't show her animation and we'd have to do it all over again. I've noticed that they sometimes... I don't know if it's because of the lighting, but Lumi's models always look weirdly extra 3D during her ults. 1.5 million, and they had 700,000. Yeah. Alright, there we go. We used Lumi and Hinata together, and we showed them both nuking in their respective teams-ish. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That is, what, 2 more days to the anniversary? Yeah, 2 more days. Tomorrow will be the final day that we do this, the final countdown video. Let me know what you guys think, but that's it for me. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.